Greetings, everyone. My name is Deva, and my team and I are here to present the business model canvas for Insomniac Games. Founded in 1994 and now a crown jewel of Sony's PlayStation Studios, Insomniac is the studio behind legendary franchises like Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet and Clank, and more recently the blockbusters Marvel's Spider-Man series. They are a premier AAA studio, which means they operate at the highest level of production value. Technical fidelity and narrative depth is high. Our presentation today will explore how they transition from creative visionaries to a high output commercial engine for the PlayStation ecosystem. I'm going to start off with our customer segments. Insomniac primary segment is core console gamer. These are users who own a PlayStation 5 and are looking for system seller games that justify the $500 investment in a console. They target action adventure fans who prioritize high fidelity graphics, cinematic storytelling, and fluid mechanics. Within this, they have a massive subsegment of Marvel fans and superhero enthusiasts, reaching a broader mainstream audience that might not be a hardcore gamer, but are loyal to the Spider-Man series or Wolverine brands. They also cater to the family and platformer fans through the Ratchet and Clank series, which appeals to both children and nostalgic adults. Finally, they have expanded their PC gaming market, reaching a secondary segment of high-end PC owners who wait for PlayStation exclusive to be ported to Steam. By appealing to both hardcore tech enthusiasts and mainstream movie fans, Insomniac ensures their games are global cultural events. Next, Ashwin will talk about the value proposition and channels of marketing.
Thank you, Deva. I'm Ashwin, and I'm going to be sharing about the value propositions, channels, and customer relationship of Insomniac Games. The core value Insomniac delivers is unmatched cinematic immersion for the players. Their value proposition is also built on technical reliability. They are known for releasing highly polished games that utilize the full power of hardware, such as near instant loading times seen in Drift Apart. This is an experience where the lines between playing a game and watching a blockbuster movie disappears. Regarding channels, Insomniac's most powerful channel is the PlayStation Store and retail partners. As a first-party Sony studio, they receive front-of-store placement both digitally and physically. They also utilize state-of-play events and major gaming showcases like Game Awards as high-impact marketing channel to build massive pre-launch hype. Their social media presence, especially their Instagram live streams and community blogs, act as direct-to-consumer channel to keep fans during the long development cycle between major releases. In terms of customer relationship, Insomniac focus on brand loyalty and community trust. They have a reputation for being developer friendly and player first, often releasing free post launch content, such as new suits in Spider Man or performance patches. This creates a long term fandom relationship where players don't just buy one game, they become lifelong fans of the studio itself. They also maintain a relationship with their most dedicated fans through photo mode, contest, and the community highlights. Turtle players into active brand ambassadors on social media. Now I'll hand over it to the Jershin to explain the revenue and operations.
Thanks, Ashwin. I am Jashin. I am going to be sharing in the revenue streams and the immense back-end operations of Insomnia Games. For a AAA studio, revenue streams are primarily driven by premium software sales. This includes the $70 upfront cost for new titles. However, they have diversified into digital deluxe editions and post-launch DLCs, which extends the revenue life cycle of a single title. Because they are now owned by Sony, their revenue also contributes to the PlayStation Plus subscription service, where their back catalog helps drive monthly recurring revenue for the parent company. Additionally, they generate income through arsenals, leasing, and licensing alliances, such as the Spider-Man themed hardware and the Apply lines launched in partnership with the brands like Adidas. To achieve this, our key resources are massive. The most critical usually is the proprietary engine technology, especially the custom engine that handles open world streaming and ray tracing better than almost anything in the industry. Second is top tier creative talent over 500 artists, writers, and engineers. That is the intellectual properties, both their own and licensed. Our key activities involve a grueling cycle of pre-production, motion capture, and rapid prototyping. We spent years in optimization, ensuring the game runs perfectly. Finally, let's look at the cost structure, which is the most challenging part of the AAA business. The budget for a modern Insomniac title like Spider-Man 2 can expect $300 billion. The vast majority of this is a labor cost labor cost. By investing hundreds of billions into a single product, we create a masterpiece that drives console sales and defines a generation of entertainment. That concludes our presentation on Insomnia Games. Thank you.